It's very exciting. The whole team hype. Came out, warm-ups. Very excited. Coach got us ready. Got our bodies warm. Now we got to get ready.
Obviously, you guys played them earlier here in the season. Much different conditions that time. What did you guys learn from that game, do you feel like, that you can bring here into this week?
One thing I learned was take our time. Basically, that's really it. BY, on offense side of the ball, he talked about instead of going one play, then back to the line, he said we're just going to huddle up, get the next play, deep breath, go back to the line, execute that play. Defensive-wise, do what we did the first game. Fight, make sure we commit turnovers.
You guys are on quite a bit of a roll. How confident is this team heading into to Friday night's game?
Very confident. Very confident.
How come?
Because we on the road. We just can't stop.
When this offense is clicking like you guys were against New Haven, how hard is it to stop you guys?
Very hard. When we get started, there's no stopping us.
What do you guys plan to do to attack this Dwenger team that can be so good and so hard to stop at times?
Play physical.
What's been the message from Coach here all week?
Play hard, fast, play our football. Don't stop. Keep going.
Coach didn't even really let us finish this question last time, but if you guys are able to limit the turnovers this time around, unlike you guys were that first week, do you guys feel like you can go out and win this game?
For sure. Most def. No stopping.
And what would a sectional title for this team mean, after, the hardships you guys have gone through over the last, I think it's been 22 years since you guys have had one.
Yeah, like you said, 22 years. It'd be great for the school, the community too in Waynedale. So we're trying to just accomplish something big.
What are you most looking forward to this Friday?
Playing against a great team.
What's your biggest concern facing Dwenger?
Don't have none.
What are some of the things you take from your first time playing them to this game?
Don't make many mistakes. Limit our mistakes.
And what's your focus in practice this week?
Execute.
Perfect. Thank you. All right, man. Thanks so much.
It's very exciting, we get to compete again with them guys over there. We're just going to go out there and fight.
Obviously, you guys got them week one. What did you guys learn from that game that you can bring into this week?
We wasn't together as a whole, but now as we begin together, now as we as the family, we can bring that into this week and really dominate.
How much have you guys grown throughout this season since that first week? When it just seemed like, hey, the weather was bad and things didn't go right.
We've grown a lot. We matured a lot. We had our seniors step up more, and captains became captains, and we just did what we had to do, and that's what. 8-2, that's how our record became.
How confident is this group heading into Friday night's game? With a sectional title on the line.
I think we're very confident. We're ready right now. We're practicing real hard, and we're just gonna take it one practice at a time to this Friday that's coming up.
What are going to be some of the keys for you guys going out there and beating this Dwenger team that has been so good all year long?
We just got to limit mistakes. This game comes down to less mistakes. Whoever makes the less mistakes should win this game, and that's what we're going to do.
Do you guys feel confident that if you can limit your mistakes, that you can go out there and get a win?
Oh, yes, sir. If we limit our mistakes and just go out there with a win, I think we should be great.
Saints, go Buckeyes.
And I guess for you personally, what would a sectional title mean? It's been 22 years since you guys last had one.
This would mean a lot to me, but as a 23 seniors on our team, I think it would mean a lot also to them. Going to sectionals again for the second year in a row, we shouldn't have no worries. We shouldn't have no pressure. So we should go out there and dominate.
Do you guys feel like a little bit of revenge is on your mind from last year's game?
Yeah. For me, it's this game 7 for me. I lost on 7 to them guys. So this is really for me. This is really personal this week. So.
What are you most looking forward to this Friday?
I'm looking forward to competing with some of their great players over there, and they have a great team. They're well disciplined, and we have a great team, and we're well disciplined. So I'm looking forward just to compete.
What's your biggest concern facing Dwenger?
I don't think we have a lot of concerns facing Dwenger. You know what I'm saying? They are a great team. They are well disciplined, but I don't think we have any concerns.
What's your focus in practice this week?
Just limit our mistakes. If we limit our mistakes in practice, we should go out there in the game. We shouldn't have no mistakes.
How do you guys feel like you match up with that Dwenger team over there?
I think we match up very well. They got first teams all-conference guys. We got first team all-conference guys. They got Joe Timmy. We got Darius Alexander. They got T.J. McGarry. We got Sean Wiedemann. I think we should match up very well with them guys.
How do you stop an offense that has been so good,
Mm-hmm.
Especially running the ball? I know they only had 74 yards against you guys, but how do you plan to stop that again?
We just go out there and just fight again. They do have a great offense, but I think our defense is even better. So I think we should go out there and just punch them in the mouth and get out there with the trophy.
What are some of the things you take away from week 1 that you're going to apply in this game?
We just take away the selfishness. We was very selfish week 1, and now I don't think that's not a problem for us. The problem is our mistakes, so we're just gonna limit that and just keep pushing on with that.
How much confidence does a win like last week over, that New Haven team on their home field give you guys coming into this week?
They gave us a lot of confidence. Being neighborhood friends with them guys over there, they gave us that boosted up a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Again, that victory really pushed into this week, so that should be very nice there.
When your offense rolls like you guys did that week, how exciting is that to see? Hey, maybe we're peaking at the right time.
Our offense is rolling. We rolling. So this is the perfect timing. We're just gonna keep pushing out there. I believe that Brandon Young is really gonna push us into this victory, and that should be the job right there.
Perfect. And do you guys kind of feel like if any team's going to beat the Saints, it's going to be you guys?
Yes. I feel like this is the state championship right here. Whoever wins this game most likely will go to state. So this should be a good game, a big game right here for us.
Very exciting. To have 2 years in a row to have the same opportunity to play for a sectional championship is always exciting. But for us here at Wayne, it's extra exciting. The student body's ready, the administrators are ready, teachers are excited, and we're definitely excited to get going and get to work Saturday, and we're up to the challenge.
What's the focus in practice this week?
Execution, always. Nothing different in practice as far as where we go. We want to be physical up front on both sides of the ball, but executing every play. Every play counts at this point, in the playoffs. Every play, every snap, every tackle, every run is important, so we want to focus on that.
What did you guys learn from your matchup earlier this season with Dwanger that you can bring into to Friday night's game?
You can't run an empty set in the mud. That's what we realized. When the elements get bad, you got to play for those. You got to adjust your game plan accordingly. So we learned a lot from that game. We learned how to prepare to win. I think before we were just preparing, just going through the motions, and ever since then our kids have kind of turned it up in practice.
What are your biggest concerns facing Dwanger?
I think just their tradition. It sounds funny, but they have a great tradition. They do. They expect to win, and we kind of got to break their will.
How do you guys plan to attack them? Hopefully with some better elements here this week, than what you had earlier this season.
We just plan to do what we do. It's going to be a dogfight. It's going to come down to who executes the most and makes the least amount of mistakes. Last time we played them, they scored on a fumble recovery. They scored on a fumbled punt. And then we turned the ball over and gave them the ball in the red zone. So we basically gave them 3 touchdowns. This time, if they win, we want to make them earn it.
What are you most looking forward to this Friday?
Having the opportunity. Just to have the opportunity to play another Friday, to play November football here at Wayne High School, have the opportunity to have all our fans come out from Waynedale and all over the city and watch us play.
Do you guys feel like if you can limit your turnovers and
I'm not even going to let you finish the question. We expect to win. We expect to win. We really do. And I know a lot of people are saying, I've heard reporters and people say, well, it's Dwanger, and if you guys do this, this, and this, we feel the same way about them. If they make mistakes, they're going to lose. We didn't come out and say we want to make the game close or we want to execute every play, and we fully expect to win on Friday night.
I guess for you, and these kids, what would a sectional title mean?
The first one since 1996, so it'll be big. I've already told the guys, it's a legacy. It leaves your legacy here at Wayne. If you do something at any school that hasn't been done in over 20 years, it's pretty important. And it's not just important for us, it's important for our community and for our school going forward.
How confident are these boys heading into this weekend, with just the run you guys have been on?
We watched the film Saturday. And I think them seeing, that's first game, it's a long time ago. So we had to remind them of how bad we actually played, and they were kind of shocked watching it, saying that, how much we've improved and come far as a team, as far as our tackling, as far as how we finish runs, as far as how we play 4 quarters. So we are very excited and we're ready to go.
How do you guys plan to stop that offensive juggernaut that is that run game for them up front?
Being physical up front. I mean, anytime you're going to stop a run game, you got to be physical. Linebackers got to tackle. We got to gang tackle. We don't want those guys going forward 2 or 3 yards after we make contact. We want them down on contact. And then we got to play assignment football. You can't miss gaps. You can't, have a blown play because then they'll take advantage. But we feel very confident. Last time we played them, they only rushed for 74 yards. A lot of people don't know that. But you're looking at 22-0, and you feel like they dominated, but actually they didn't. So if we can hold them to 74 yards again, we expect to win.